Hey guys, this is What If You're in. Today we're going to be playing Nascar 2003 at Dover for the MBNA Platinum 400. Let's check the settings here. Race lanes 10%, AI difficulties on Legend, all assists are off. Even if I want to, I can't change them. No, why would I want to save it? But yeah, everything's set off. So Dover's the race where I have practiced and did pretty good. I only did a couple sessions here. And I won both of them, so I'm looking for like my 10th win of this season, I believe. And the track's actually pretty damn hard, like even with all these stock, because the tire wear kills the car's momentum and speed so much. Let's get qualifying done. 2, 1, and see how I can do in this race. I'm expecting to at least get a pole or do pretty well. So I mean, I really want to get on the pole, so if I pull away, I can just hope the tire wear doesn't fall off too bad. So, getting off of 4 here, what is my lap time gonna be? Hey, got the pole. By how much? About 2/10 over Mark Martin. I don't really need to qualify again. I just can quit because I already got the pole, so no need for a race again. Let's start the race here. So I'm gonna take a drink out of my cola.
Welcome to Delaware for the running of the MBNA Platinum 400 at Dover.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, green flag. And let's see how I'll do in this race. We got 40 laps as I really derped on the start there. I loved Dover. Since nobody really watches these races in comparison to NASCAR 14 videos. Ooh, shit. I will let you in on a secret that right as I'm making this video or recording this race, actually, I'm working on all of Davey Allison's wins in NASCAR video. I have about 4 of his wins completed or edited down so far. And once I finish that, I'll upload it. So I'm looking forward to doing that. It's always kind of fun to go back and look at the old races from like the 80s and 90s. And one of his wins was at Dover, and Dover used to be 500 miles. People complain about Dover being boring nowadays, and it's only at 400 miles. Just imagine it being 500 miles. Holy crap. I don't know why the hell they decided to make it 500 miles back then. That's way too long for this race. So going into Dover, I think I have like over 300-point lead and all that. I really haven't played this game in about 2 weeks. I only did like 1 practice session, just literally like just today, earlier today, and I did pretty much. I did pretty good actually. I really didn't have any issues. For not racing at this game in about 2 weeks, I was pretty much the same. Like there's really no difference. It wasn't like I was off a bit. The only big issue here on Dover with all the assist off is that tire wear gets really bad around like lap 10 or 12 laps in, I believe, and it just gets really loose. So that's why I really want to get ahead of Dale Jarrett, so when the tires do fall off and I do lose ground, I won't lose the lead or anything substantial. And yeah, this track is almost as difficult as Bristol in aspect, because as you're noticing the way I'm taking the corners, I'm going down and then I'm going up a little bit and then I'm turning back down. It's like really like the best way to really race this track on this game. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of what you have to do. Go up the track and come back down. Some laps will be higher or lower than others, but it's definitely pretty tricky. So gaining track position without hitting people is going to be, I mean, it would be a problem, but since I'm leading here, I don't think it will be. But I mean, you know, as I'm racing these races and I'm winning all of them, you know, you may think it's like really easy, but it's not. It's not really easy at all. I mean, even by the time green flag pit stops come around, I just have a 1.5-second lead, so it's like I'm gaining, but it's just barely. If I started last or something, I would probably never win or even be coming close, because they're pretty much right there the entire time. That's why I always kind of like about these older games, because the AI difficulty is always consistent. The AIs do drive, reasonably fair, unlike NASCAR 14 where they just run you over. they don't randomly stop. I mean, they do sometimes, but it's not like it's game-breakingly bad. It's just, you know, occasionally. But it's still fun as hell to drive. I just wish I didn't have to use the directional pad to turn, because it's kind of a pain. It kind of hurts my thumbs a little bit. But I used to. The thing is, when I used to, it never really bothered me because I used to bowl a lot when I was younger. And I kind of stopped last year, or at least taking a break, because I don't really have any leagues to do anymore. But I used to go, I used to bowl all the time, and I probably played thousands and thousands of games. Like I used to have a league on Saturdays, and that went from like 2006 to like 2011. And I pretty much played 3 games on Saturday and an extra 3 games, after the league was over, and then maybe like 3 on Sunday or something. So I used to do a lot of them all the time. And basically my middle finger and my wedding ring finger, I believe, they're pretty much, they're numb. They just can't feel pain. Even my thumb, like the pain doesn't bother me. So, and it's always kind of funny, people like when we do long league races and stuff, and saying, "Oh, my thumbs are killing me." And it's like, well, mine are okay. But on the PS2, it definitely tests its patience, because the directional pad you really have to push, and it's quite a strain. While on the Xbox, yeah, the analog sticks, and it's kind of much more easier to use. Definitely am pulling away a little bit. I have a 1.5 second lead, but it's getting a little bit harder to turn now. It's around this time it starts getting really hard to turn. I'm going to pit on lap 19 going into lap 20, so that's what I'm going to set my goal for here, and hopefully everything will be fine. About like 1.8 second, 1.6, I don't know, but still definitely driving on the very edge here. Car's still sideways, getting harder and harder to drive now, going slower and slower through the corners. And like, I held the bottom there pretty well, but it's like you lose a lot more speed trying to hold the bottom unless you, it just seems like the best way to drive this track is kind of go in the, you arc the car in the corner, then you're on the bottom for a little bit, and then you let the car go back up, and then kind of pin it back down. Just see, like, I don't think it's necessarily realistic. Maybe it kind of was back in 2002, but it's definitely weird driving it like that. All right, I'm about 2 second lead over Dale Jarrett. Definitely not spinning my tires as much as I was before. Just gotta keep going, keep hitting my lines and all that, and everything should be alright. The only thing that could be a deciding factor is if I have a massive, epic failure pit stop. Just like, if everything goes wrong, I might lose the lead. But hopefully not, because I don't want to lose. Like, I'm pretty much led this entire race so far and almost wrecked maybe twice. Hit the wall once. For the most part, a clean race. Alright, I'm going to pit this time by. I have about a 2.5 second lead over Dale Jarrett, and the car is getting really hard to turn, so it's good. It's a good call for me pitting early. And I hit the wall. That's smart. Dover's pit road is kind of a little bit weird. Like, it does come out of nowhere, but it actually does make it a little bit unique, as I almost spun out. Everything seems to be okay. Alright, as long as nobody randomly pulls out in front of me, I should get down pit. Just like that, Mark Martin did that. But it only held me up a little bit, so it doesn't seem too bad. Alright, that wasn't too bad. There was just one little skirm or little stop there, so that shouldn't kill my my lead any majorly, hopefully. Everybody's getting out of pit road. 15.7, that's pretty good for 2002 standards. Alright, about in 15th. That's pretty much where I was in my practice race, so that's actually perfect. Tried to merge back on the track without LePage in the field, and looks like I got out no problem. Pretty much a flawless pit stop, except for Mark Martin kind of holding me up. Other than that, everything went pretty smooth. So I might just get the lead after all the cycle. Pit stops kind of end here. Alright, let's see. Can I try to get by Jeff Green without any issues? Oh god, they're coming down pit road. Okay, that wasn't good. Oh, they just came, they just like all simultaneously went down pit road all at the same time. There's some kind of like synchronized ballet shit going on there. I think the rest of the lead lap cars are around pit road, so I don't think I should have a problem here. Alright, let's see. Yep, I'm on the back on the lead lap, and I get back the lead. I might have gained my lead even bigger now. So it's actually going to work out in my favor much more than I anticipated here. Wow, look at that lead. Holy shit. I got a bigger lead than I thought. That's good. I want to go for my 10th win. How big of a lead do I have? 3.1, as it just barely got up on the leaderboard just before it kind of faded away. Now I'm going to be in lap traffic here, which I don't think has happened too much in this Let's Play, where I've actually had to deal with lap down cars. Because, you know, most of the AI are actually kind of competitive, so it's not like, you know, they're terrible. Actually, DLG gained about 10th that lap. That's, huh. Well, that could be because they did pit, you know, a couple laps after I did, so their tires are going to be a little bit fresher. And also, I'm dealing with lap traffic here, and again, it is kind of hard to pass them because normal racing line is kind of like a little bit like Bristol. Okay, as you saw, I just barely nipped Elliott Sadler's front fender, kind of clipped it. That's okay. This race is looking good, you know, a couple of, you know, I think I hit the wall like once or twice. Right, I clipped the right side of my car against the wall once, scraped the wall a second time. But other than that, pretty much a clean race. Haven't really ran into people, wrecked anyone. Larry Mack would say, we haven't had a caution in a while. It is true because, you know, I can't recall the last time we had a caution. It might have been at the All-Star race, I think, which was quite a while ago. So hopefully, you know, we don't get one because I don't like one, and almost ran the Shauna Robinson, but you know. Yeah, thank you, crew chief. She's still there, not he. She's not a transvestite. Alright, so I got by her. I think that's Ken Schrader in front of me. Yeah. So get by him. And the car is starting to kind of get a little bit of a tightness to it. But nothing too bad. Even then, I can lower the car down a lot more now. I have a big lead. Schrader didn't really pinch me, but okay. That's all my fault. That's just running out of talent right there. Like I said, it's kind of hard to pass when your normal racing groove or line is kind of getting taken away. Yeah, I lost a little bit of ground that lap. Well, I'm doing fine. It just, you know, that happened. So I mean, pretty much got a clean racetrack up ahead for quite a while. I don't know if I'll catch them by the end of the race. Probably around like lap 38 or something I might catch them. As of right now, I'm pretty safe. And Mark Martin actually is 2.6 seconds behind me, and he actually gained quite a bit. Dale Jagger's like 3.1 seconds back, and now Mark's 2.6, so Mark is gaining. I don't know if he's actually faster than me, or I don't know. But he definitely is kind of back there. He's not quite out of it. 2.6, 2.9. Okay, I kind of gained all that back on him. That's if I get caught with these lap traffic up here. And there is a wad, and somebody's blown a motor, but they go down to the inside here, and that won't be a problem. That was Bobby Hamilton that blew his motor. You know, smart call on him for immediately ducking down the pit road when the engine blew up. Could have been like Eugenics games where they just like keep going on the track. And well, Eugenics doesn't even have blown motors, so that's not possible. This is Jeff Purvis, I believe, that's ahead of me. Yep. Okay. Did not. That's not the camera angle I wanted going in the corner. Alright, so pretty much a clean race, you know, not much, like, nothing really kind of happened here. Like, except for that one little thing I got in the Ken Schrader there. Everything was pretty much clear sailing. Lap traffic's not being too much of a bitch. They're slow, but they're giving me just enough room. Could be going for my 10th win and I think my 13th race. And it's looking pretty good for my championship hopes at this point. Go! Shit, got sideways. It's alright though. 4 laps to go and I have a big enough lead to the point where I can't even see on the leaderboard. The car's starting to really give out on me now. Like, the car is really snapping around much quicker than it was before. Tires are not holding up. It's getting harder and harder to turn. That's why I always kind of encourage to have a big lead at Dover when you have, you know, and everything, because the tires do kind of fall off at the end there, and you could lose a lot of time. Because it's getting harder and harder to turn. Try to get by Wimmer here. Hopefully I can make the car stick. I'm gonna brake a lot earlier here, but it didn't really matter because he got by me anyway. Maybe I can try getting the run out the corner and get by him. Nope. I don't want to go 3 wide. There's no point. I have a big enough lead. There's no need to, you know, push it that much. I'll try to get by McMurray. Try to get the run off the corner. And I'm going to try to brake a little bit earlier than what I normally would. Alright. We're fine. There's a bigger wad of cars up ahead of me, but that won't matter that much because it is the white flag. Who will win the race? I don't know. Got by Wimmer. I don't think I'll get by Nadu, but definitely a big wad of cars up there. I don't think there's no need. But I remember my practice run, I wrecked off at turn 4. But I still won. I had a big enough lead at the time. I get my 10th win. Holy bacon and eggs. Alright, 4.6 seconds over Mark Marr. Time to do my DB Quickie Trippy to make this video longer to render as I hit the outside wall on the left side of the car. You know, to even out the damage, you know, you gotta. Hopefully I don't wreck. Cause the tire wear is so bad right now. It's like really, like, they're low. They're very low. Like, it's just really hard to kind of hold the car. You really, oh, almost wrecked. Oh, okay, almost wrecked again. And cross the line and start. Let's go for my another generic victory celebration. That's kind of been a recurring thing. Oh God. You know, I wonder if you're like a driver that won a lot, like, you know, Jeff Gordon in 1998. He won 13 races. I wonder if he got tired of celebrating. Like, I wonder if he just kind of like, I'm tired. I don't know. And that race is kind of tough. I freaking hurt my thumb. Maybe because I haven't raced on in this game in a while. The tire wear really kind of got tricky there at the end. I had to probably brake in the corners like good, probably 50 or 75 feet off from where I was earlier. Okay, that kind of looks like it. I believe. I don't know my 2002 Winston Cup Dover trophies, but it, you know, it looks like something that would be used. Where did my Rusty finish? Because I'm always curious where he finished. How many laps did I lead? 36 laps. I led all of them but like 4. Where did Rusty finish? Hey, he got 12th and he started 33rd. Holy crap. Wow, he gained a lot in that race. Holy bacon. Alright. Let's check the points. Because, you know, you never know, you know. I'm probably gonna... Who's gonna have the points lead? I wonder who... Alright, so... I had the points lead by 369 points, and that was my 10th win of the year. Mark 2nd. Jarrett 4th. Marlon 5th. Kurt Busch 10th. Rusty's in 13th. 778 back. He's 112 24 points out of 10, so he's gaining a little bit on the journey of a top 10. Can't talk now. Mouth dry. Bill Elliott 14th. Alright. So next race will be at Pocono for the Pocono 500. Thanks for watching. You stuck around. I know nobody watches these, but hey, they're still fun as hell to drive, and hopefully enjoy me just rambling on. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later at Pocono.